Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for another Ultimate Creative Chat. Today, I have Shatanya Rosie Thomas with me, and she is the owner and founder of Thomas Financial LLC. She's going to tell us all about what they have to offer and her professional services. But thank you, first of all, Rosie, for being here with us.
Hi, how are you guys doing? First, I would like to thank you for having me on your podcast today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. It's an honor to speak with someone on financial matters, especially, helping one another in this area is huge. And I've had a couple different people on here, as you've seen, to talk about finance. So that's something that I think is very important. So we will have people all day talking about how to get our money right, taxes, whatever we need to discuss so that we can hold on to some of the things that we're earning because, we're working for a purpose, right?
Yes, we are. We are.
Yes.
We are. And it's so much with finances that a lot of business owners they do neglect that part or just not
Hmm.
they don't know how to take care of their finances. So that's why it's best to always consult with an expert.
Exactly. So tell me, well, tell us, what does Thomas Financial LLC actually do?
Okay. Well, my name is Shatanya. Most people know me as Rosie Thomas. I've been doing in the financial industry for 20 years now. Thomas Financial has been around for a long time. We did open our first office in 2009, and we offer a range of things in the financial industry. So, some of the things that we offer is, of course, tax preparation for personal and business. We offer bookkeeping, we offer tax resolution, and also business funding. So we do help our business owners build their business credit to obtain business funding.
Okay, that's awesome. And we had someone recently talking about that personal credit and getting that tightened up so that you can, do well in business because it does have an impact. What are some of the main things that you hit on or really try to get your business clients to understand as it relates to just protecting the money that they get when it comes to taxes? Holding on to as much of that as they legally can.
Okay. So one of the things I'm big on with small businesses is making sure that your financials are in order, meaning your taxes are properly filed and prepared. You're not writing off everything, and because when you go into the funding, you if you go when you go into the funding, if you're writing off everything, then it looks as if your business is not making money. So one of the things I'm big on is making sure that my business owners, one, have a great bookkeeping process in place, whether that's consulting with a company, have a company do your bookkeeping, or you keeping up with your bookkeeping yourself. Two is always making sure your taxes, like I said, is filed properly. That plays a major impact in your business and also your business finances.
Then that makes a lot of sense. I didn't really think about that when it comes to actually the write-offs, that we like to do. When you get to the funding aspect of things, it can make it, look like you're not as profitable as you actually are. So that's a good tip.
And I
Good
see it
tip.
all the time. I see it all the time. The banks see it. So that's one of the things
Hmm.
when my business owners come to me with their taxes and their profit and loss sheets or their expenses, I go through each and every one of them. And if they're taking a loss, I kind of explain to them, now this is okay, but when you get ready to purchase a home, a vehicle, or any type of funding, when you have to submit those financials and tax returns to the banks, then of course you look broke to the banks.
Good point. Okay. Well, hold right here for just a second, everybody. We are going to take a very quick break and we're going to come right back with Shatanya Rosie Thomas, and she's got some more good stuff for us. So hold on. We'll be right back. Do you own a growing business? Danielle Rosser's clients get the keys to success when it comes to meeting their bottom line. Reach your intended audience with the proper branding, messaging, and storytelling when you partner with Ultimate Creative. So, what can Ultimate Creative do for you? Click the link in the description for a consultation and let's get started. Back to the show. All right. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. And if you have made it to this part of the broadcast, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, please, and let us know that you're here, you are enjoying it, and you are getting something out of this. You're about to get a whole lot more, but we had to let you know about the other stuff first. So, thank you again, Rosie, for being with us. We are talking about taxes, business taxes. Okay. We have not hit on this yet on Ultimate Creative Chat. So Rosie's going to break the ice for us. So tell us, you have developed a planner around business taxes, correct?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay. Get us organized here. Okay. So tell us all about it.
And it's actually one of the number one selling tax planners. I designed this
Awesome.
tax planner especially for business owners. A lot of times, business owners do not know what they need to write off, what deductions they can take. They don't have proper bookkeeping, and their business is not making enough to pay a bookkeeper. So what I did for my clients, and I've also opened it up to the public, is I created a tax planner. With my tax planner, it has everything you need to stay on track, stay organized, and also log all of your deductions, your mileage tracker, everything is in there. So it starts with January, it ends with December. And each month has your to do list for your business, it has a list of deductions, a list of expenses, it has a mileage tracker, and also it has a budget tracker. So in the beginning of the year, you can set your budget, and throughout the year, it keeps you on track with your budget for your business. And we
Okay.
also have, the notes section for you to take notes, but it does give you a list of everything to keep your bookkeeping on track. As
Mm-hmm.
well as every month, I do give a tax tip, really good tax
Okay.
tips to help you with strategies for tax filing. And
Awesome.
it's really great.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good tool for all of us business owners out here. Um, is this a digital planner or is it something that we would get in the mail?
You can get it in the mail. I do have a digital version as well, but to me, for businesses, I prefer you have the actual planner. I have
Mm-hmm.
two planners. One is I have a volume one and a volume two. The volume one is a larger planner, give you like an 8 by 10 photo, and the volume two is a smaller planner. Both are real nice, very well put together with tabs and everything.
Okay, very nice. So you have some options there that we can choose from, volume one or volume two, and get the size that we want.
Also, I wanted to throw in there, we do have planner stickers as well as receipt envelopes. So,
Okay.
having to keep up with those receipts is kind of tough. So,
Yes.
it comes with a receipt envelope that you keep all your receipts in, and also the planner has pockets. So, you're
Awesome.
able to put everything, all your expenses, finances for your business in one place.
Okay, cool. That's very handy. So where can people actually pick those up?
You can purchase them on my website at thomasfinancialllc.com.
Okay. All right. And if you guys don't know, her social media handle is down at the bottom, Thomas Financial LLC. You can follow her on Facebook and Instagram and see, I'm sure, some content there about how to use this
Yeah.
planner.
Yeah, I do give
Very
a lot of
cool.
tips on ways on tax strategies, the way to save when it's time to file taxes, on the
Mm,
planner, on anything related to tax preparation. I do provide a lot of tips. So if you need those tips, be sure to follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Thomas Financial LLC.
okay. Well, y'all heard her. You know what to do now. We done told you. It's all we laid it all out. It's all the information is there.
Yes, and
And
thank us later. Thank us later because I do give a lot.
okay. Well, if you look in our description, ladies, down below, you're gonna see and be able to actually go right to her Facebook and Instagram and all of that. We're gonna make it simple for you, like we do all of our guests. So thank you so much for sharing that tidbit of information. Yes.
Hopefully it
Um,
helps someone. Hopefully it helps someone.
Yeah, hopefully, and I'm sure there's something that will connect with someone and kind of um, prompt them to take action and make sure that they are collecting their information the right way and able to, document what needs to be documented and keep their accountant happy.
Yes, yes, it's very easy because a lot of
Hmm.
people, they struggle with filing taxes or late filing because they don't have their financials together. They don't
Yeah.
have all of their expenses. They don't know what's coming in, what's going out. So with the tax
Hmm.
planner, it makes tax filing so simple. And after
Yes.
December, it does have extra pages where you pretty
Okay.
much you will be able to enter your year-to-date expenses as well. And then it gives you two
Mm.
to three questionnaires that you take in to your tax preparer, and it's pretty much done. It shows what
Wow.
you had coming in, what you had go coming out, and it's categorized in every category. So it's really good. It's really good if you're unable to um, connect with a good bookkeeper and you want to do
Hmm.
your own bookkeeping and save money. The tax planner is really, really good, and it's a small investment of $59.99. And when you
Okay.
see how well it's put together, it's like it's worth more.
You know why. Yeah, exactly. We'll be right back. Do you own a growing business? Danielle Rosser's clients get the keys to success when it comes to meeting their bottom line. Reach your intended audience with the proper branding, messaging, and storytelling when you partner with Ultimate Creative. So, what can Ultimate Creative do for you? Click the link in the description for a consultation and let's get started. Back to the show. Well, how do business taxes tie into funding when you're going for grants or possibly loans, business loans? How do those tax records and those skills come into play?
Okay. Well, I'm well versed when it comes to building business credit. And I would like to give you guys a few tips because I know it's trending right now. A lot of people are talking about it, but business owners don't know where to start. So
Hmm.
business credit is very, very valuable to business owners because you don't want to keep spending your money. You want to spend other people money, and I call it spending, it's OPM, spending other people money, and I do it all the time. So one of the things that I want to share with you guys is to make sure your business is structured properly. When I say structured properly, if you're LLC, you need to know if you need to become an S corp, or if you're a sole prop, you need to know if it's time for you to become an LLC. So just making sure you have your LLC, your EIN number, your DUNS number, and that's your Duns and Bradstreet, and you can get that at dunsandbradstreet.com. It's free. And then once you do all three, make sure the address, the name of your business, the address is the same across all three. And as long as your business is structured properly, your tax returns are filed properly, you have a great bookkeeping system in place, it's really easy for you to start building your business credit. A lot of tips and a lot of things I like to give people when they start out is first, make sure your personal credit is where it's supposed to be. You want your personal credit to be at least a 680. If you're struggling with that, please see me. See me. You have my Instagram. Send me a message and I'll help you with that. But that's number one. And that's key in any business is making
Hmm.
sure that your personal credit is where it's supposed to be. Because once your personal credit is where it's supposed to be, your business credit is already there and established. You just need to apply.
Okay, awesome. All right. So then, when it comes to actually applying for grants and things like that, do our business taxes have anything to do with that, or is that just something we just need to keep, in line anyway, regardless?
Any funding you try to get, the first thing they want to see is your financials. They want to see your financial file, and what they're going to ask you for is, of course, your tax returns, your profit and loss sheet, your balance sheet, which both come from accountant, your LLC, and your EIN. One thing I want to tell you guys, I know a lot of people get grants, but when it comes to getting financing or business funding, grants are not considered income when they're looking at how much your business make. So grants are for is free money. It's so many grants out there. Take advantage of them. I've
Yeah.
received a few. So take advantage of them. But when it comes to your financials and trying to obtain business funding, grants are not considered as income because it's free money.
Okay, awesome. That is definitely good to know as well for those of you out there who may not know that. Thank you so much, Rosie, for sharing.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
But business
yes.
business credit is key. And one thing, a lot of people, they just don't apply. So if you have,
Hmm.
your personal credit is where it's supposed to be. I say 680 or above. Your business is structured. Go ahead and apply for business credit cards with the companies you already have a personal credit card with, because you have that relationship with them, and that's guaranteed approval as long as your credit is where it's supposed to be.
Okay, another good tip. Thank you. She just keeps dropping them. I mean, I didn't ask no questions or nothing. Here,
Yeah.
here
I
they
wanna help
come.
somebody. Like, I wanna come in, help people because a lot
Yes.
of people, they're not giving information, and what I like doing is I know it, so I like to pass that along, especially
Hmm.
if it's gonna help your business.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's the same with me. I can go on. I get free advice, free information all day, sometimes too much.
Too much. That's me. I go on and on. If you don't stop
Uh,
me, I keep telling here, you can do this, you can do that. Just giving those
right.
dropping those gems and giving that information because we need it. And
We
I
do.
notice I deal with I have oh my God, I have helped hundreds of business owners transform their business and accounting, hundreds of them. And one thing about it, yeah, they pay their fee, but I'm gonna give you more than what you pay for because I want to see everyone succeed. I want to see everyone successful.
Yeah. And can we talk just for a second about the lack of knowledge, that we have usually in the Black community coming into entrepreneurship and not knowing what we don't know and definitely not knowing what we should know in a
Right.
lot of cases. Having people like you, like me, accessible to the everyday entrepreneur, even those who are just starting out, is very helpful.
Yeah, it is. And I'm guilty. When I started out, I was struggling. I didn't have the resources. I had to figure out everything on my own. 20 years ago when I started, there were no coaches wasn't popular. Now coaches are popular, mentors are popular, but if you're
Yeah.
starting a business, you definitely need a coach. You need a financial coach, you need a coach in your field. You have to get a coach because the thing is your year one is like their year 10. So your coach will be able to give you all the tips, avoid the roadblocks that they hit, and you'll be more successful with a coach. Don't try to do it alone. Do not try to do it alone. And also network.
That's
Your network
huge.
is definitely your net worth. There's so many
Yes.
networking events, and it's okay to get out and meet new people because when I started, my business went from here to here when I started getting out in these streets, as I call it, and going to some, attending some of these networking events. I met a lot of great people.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. A lot of times it really helps to know people
Mhm.
and to be able to get some of that information just person to person in the course of conversation that you may not have even realized you needed. So you're
Mhm.
absolutely right. I think it's admirable too just to share information because there's so much that we don't know, and the information is still needed. We're not going to really get too far or get anywhere without the information that is key to our success. So hats off to you for everything that you're doing. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep going. Do you have any last remarks or inspiration that you want to leave with someone who may be starting out and really kind of struggling maybe with finances, and they're looking forward to really pulling it together this year? We have maybe a little less than 6 months left in this year, and they want to really make sure they end the year great.
Okay. If you're a business owner and you're struggling with anything, just keep going. It's going to be hiccups along the way. You're gonna have a lot of sleepless nights. You're gonna shed a lot of tears. But if you keep going and you're determined, you'll get where you need to go. And if you are in
Mm,
need of a financial coach, just a coach, period, contact me. Contact me because I will give you
okay.
everything I got. And I do share my blueprint. I do have a mastermind program where I transform your business and accountant. And one of the things we go in and we do a whole audit on your business, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, from structure to branding to marketing. And then also making sure that you have a solid team because there
Hmm.
is no I in team. You can't build a business alone.
No,
Cannot build a business alone.
and you
So
definitely shouldn't try.
yes, you can try, but you can't. But that's one of the things that we offer and we help you with, and also your finances. So if
Okay.
everything is aligned, business will be great. It will be great.
Mhm. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Rosie, for being here with us today and enlightening our viewers here on the Ultimate Creative Chat. I am so grateful that you took some time with me today for this.
And I thank you for having me. I really thank you for having me, and thank you for everyone who tuned in today.
Absolutely. You all, I'm going to put the information here up on the screen one more time. Be sure to follow her and get some more of this information because I'm sure she has way more on there than we're able to put in these few minutes on the podcast.
Like I said, I can go all day, but just follow me on social media. I give so many great tips. I have free webinars just for people who can't
Okay.
afford to pay for the information. I do give a lot. So look forward to working
Okay.
with you guys.
All right. That sounds awesome. Thank you all once again for watching and for being with us. Please go ahead and share this with someone who you know can use it. I
Yes.
know we all know somebody. So go ahead and share that. Subscribe if you have not already. And we will talk to you again the next time. Bye. So, what can Ultimate Creative do for you? Click the link in the description for a consultation and let's get started.